This is Birth Chart Basics, Episode 2, How to Read Your Birth Chart, Simple Steps for Total Beginners. We'll open the front door of your chart, your rising sign, then walk room by room through planets, houses, and aspects. Open your chart like you'd open the front door of a house. You don't start with the light switches, you start with the entrance and the floor plan. In astrology, your rising sign is that doorway. It's how you approach life and how life first meets you. It also sets the borders of every house, shaping the entire wheel. Find your rising sign and you find your baseline pace, your first impression, and the layout of your life's rooms. Next, meet your big three. Your sun sign is your vitality and storyline, the path that makes you feel awake and purposeful. Your moon sign is your emotional blueprint, how you self-soothe, remember, and feel safe. Your rising sign is the style of your approach, the lens you look through when you enter a room. This is why two people with the same sun sign can feel so different. Their moon and rising change the tone and timing of their lives. Now, find your chart ruler. That's the planet that rules your rising sign. If you're Leo rising, your ruler is the sun. Libra rising, your ruler is Venus. Sagittarius rising, Jupiter. Track where your ruler lives, its sign and house, and note its aspects. That position is your personal GPS, the way you naturally steer decisions. If Mercury rules your chart and it sits in the 10th house with a helpful aspect to Jupiter, communication and visible expertise become your growth lane. Write that down. Planets are motives, signs are styles. Mercury in Gemini speaks quickly and connects ideas. Venus in Taurus commits through stability and sensory beauty. Mars in Aries learns by doing, often first and sometimes loudly. Saturn in Capricorn builds carefully and values mastery over time. Start with the personal planets: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. Then add Jupiter and Saturn. The outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, describe bigger weather patterns that sing the loudest when they touch your personal planets or sit on angles. Houses are where life happens. The first house is identity and approach. The second is money, values, and self-worth. The third is learning, local travel, and messaging. The fourth is home and roots. The fifth is romance, creativity, and joy. The sixth is health rhythms, daily work, and skill. The seventh is partnerships and contracts. The eighth is shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. The ninth is travel, higher learning, publishing, and beliefs. The 10th is career, reputation, and calling. The 11th is friends, networks, audiences, and causes. The 12th is rest, the subconscious, solitude, and spiritual renewal. Place a planet in a house, and you'll see where it loves to act. Venus in the 5th brings creative romance and play. Mars in the 2nd powers up money boundaries and earning drive. The moon in the 4th needs a safe home base to recharge. Aspects are the conversations between planets. A conjunction blends two voices into one intense tone. A sextile offers easy opportunities that flourish with a little effort. A trine is a natural flow, talent that feels like breathing. A square is constructive friction. It's the gym membership of your chart. An opposition asks for balance across a polarity. Keep orbs tighter when you're new so you don't get overwhelmed. Choose one supportive aspect to leverage this week and one challenging aspect to practice a tiny skill around. Transformation happens in repetition. Check your element and modality balance. Fire needs visible action and faith. Earth needs craft, proof, and steady routines. Air needs fresh ideas, conversations, and frameworks. Water needs feeling, integration, and rest. Cardinal signs initiate. Fixed signs stabilize. Mutable signs adapt. If you're fire heavy, schedule wins you can see. If you're earth heavy, protect your routines. Air heavy charts feel better with embodiment time. Water heavy charts thrive when you plan recovery days. Notice special features. A stellium, 3 or more planets in one sign or house, marks a major life theme. Aim weekly attention there and compound small actions. A retrograde planet at birth isn't bad, it's deep. Mercury retrograde can signal reflective thinking and observational genius. Venus retrograde can rewrite values before committing, then commit with rare integrity. Intercepted signs can feel muted early and bloom later with conscious development. Degrees matter too. 0 degrees and 29 degrees can add intensity, and planets close to the ascendant, descendant, midheaven, or IC speak loudly in your life. Here's a simple week to get started. Day 1. Write your big 3 and chart ruler sentences. Day 2. Read your sun by house and choose one weekly habit to feed it. Day 3. Honor your moon sign with a self-soothing ritual, music, nature, journaling, a warm meal. Day 4. Balance your elements and modalities. Add what you're missing. Day 5. Take one public action that uses your supportive aspect. Day 6. Design one micro-practice to work your challenging aspect. Something small and repeatable. Day 7. If you have a stellium, define your core theme for the year and build 3 tiny routines that honor it. A few examples to anchor this. Sun in the 6th house. Your vitality rises with craft, service, and better daily systems. Choose a single 10-minute skill block each day and watch your energy return. Moon in Gemini, talk it out, write it down, change your scenery when stuck. Rising in Scorpio, lead with truth and focus, create privacy where you can. Venus in the 11th, love and money flow through communities and collaborative projects. Mars square Saturn, build clean boundary scripts and keep promises to your body. The discipline you forge becomes your superpower. Timing comes next. Transits are planets in the sky, activating parts of your chart. Saturn tests structure and asks you to build what lasts. Jupiter opens doors you need to step through. Mars adds heat, speed, and sometimes conflict, inviting courage and clear boundaries. Secondary progressions show inner seasons. The progressed moon changes signs every 2 to 3 years and shifts what you need to feel nourished. Align outer action with inner season, and the road smooths out. Remember your order of operations. Rising and chart ruler. Big 3. Planets and signs, planets and houses, aspects, elements, and modalities. Then special features like stelliums, retrogrades, intercepted signs, and meaningful degrees. Keep your notes in plain English, choose one habit per insight, and repeat it weekly. Astrology becomes powerful when it leaves the page and enters your calendar. If this guide helped you read your chart with more confidence, hit subscribe for deeper dives into the architecture of astrology, how houses ground topics in real life, how aspects describe the conversation between planets, and how timing tools like transits, secondary progressions, solar returns, and annual perfections map out your unfolding year. Share this with a friend who's chart curious, and in the comments tell me your sun, moon, and rising, plus your ruling planet, the planet that rules your rising sign. Knowing your ruler, its sign, house, speed and condition, dignity, debility, retrograde, is one of the fastest ways to understand your life's tone and where momentum naturally gathers. As you study, notice sect, day versus night charts, essential versus accidental dignity, and the difference between natal promise, what's wired in, and activation, when it's lit up. Track transits to your angles, ASC/MC/IC/DSC for external shifts, and use progressions to watch inner seasons change. Keep an eye on repeated themes across methods. When perfections, transits, and returns point to the same house, that's your headline. Your chart is an ongoing conversation with life. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep choosing the next clear step. If this was helpful, subscribe, comment, and share it with someone ready to read their sky map. Until our charts align again, keep your eyes on the stars, and remember, we're all connected.